Hi, welcome to JewishTV.media. My name is Rabbi Yankee Berger, and today we're going to talk about mind control. We know that a great source of happiness, or the lack of it, is our thoughts and our thought process. It says in the Zohar, which is the primary book of Jewish mysticism, it says that the word besimcha, which means in happiness, are the same letters as machshava, which means thoughts. Our thoughts produce our emotions. And if our thoughts are positive, they produce happy feelings. Today I'd like to talk about controlling one's mind in order to produce happy emotions. A huge topic, a huge subject. You know, if I tell you, or if you tell me, control your mouth, I have the ability, even if it's difficult, to control what comes out of my mouth. If you tell me control what you do, I also have that ability to control what I do or what I don't do. But if I tell you control your thoughts, that is more difficult. Because our mind is constantly working, our mind is constantly moving. And the question is, how does one control their mind? Now, there are two types of thoughts. One type is called pop-up thoughts. The thoughts that just pop up into your mind. And we are taught that those thoughts you cannot necessarily control. It's almost like the pop-up screen that comes up on your computer. You can't control what comes up always, but you can control if you will go into that pop-up screen and explore it or not, or if you will just click close. If a pop-up screen comes up that you know may contain a virus, what do? You click shut. You close that screen immediately. What if one screen comes, another screen comes, and another screen comes? You just close them because you know that those screens may have a virus. Don't open them. Don't entertain them. There's another type of thought, and that is called active thinking. And that is not the thoughts that come to our head, but that I actively think about, and that is under a person's control. So, how do I control my mind? The pop-up thoughts, you may not be able to control, but don't worry about them. They're not your thoughts. Just close them. Don't focus on them. If you know those thoughts are going to produce negative emotions, don't worry about it. Just close them. Active thinking, that you can control. Now let me tell you a little story. There was a man who had a tendency of wasting people's time, and he knocks on a friend's door. The friend opens up the door, invites him in. He sits down on the couch and stays for 4 hours, and he wastes his time and he saps his energy. After 4 hours, the man leaves, and the host is an absolute wreck. The next day, this same person comes, knocks on the door, and the host screams over the door, "Please go away." And the man screams, "No, please go away. No, I'm not leaving." And they argue for a few hours. After a few hours, the host, again, is sapped. No more energy. Day number 3, the same man comes to the door, knocks on the door, and the host knows that if he lets him in, there's going to be a problem. He also knows that if he even engages with him and he tells him to go away, it will also be a problem. So what does the host do? He just ignores him. And the man keeps on knocking. He ignores him. And after 20 minutes, he sees he's getting nowhere. He walks away. He'll come back again, knock, but this time he'll stay only for 10 minutes. Eventually he'll go away. This is the story of our thoughts. If I have thoughts that knock on the door, that pop up, don't entertain them. Don't let them in. Close the door. Don't invite them in. If you invite them in, yes, if these are negative thoughts that will produce negative emotions, they will be the cause of great unhappiness. So identify what thoughts pop into your head. If these thoughts are ones that produce positive emotions, let them in, entertain them. If they're ones that produce negative emotions, just ignore them and don't allow them in. Thank you for watching JewishTV.media. We hope to see you again soon.
JewishTV.media